our second wood joint we're going to use the hand tools to make is a rabbet. Remember, a rabbet is a groove or notch on the end or edge of a board. We're going to do it on the end. So, in order to make the rabbet joint, we need a block of wood. We're going to use a little piece of plywood, representing maybe at the back to a cabinet. We're going to use 4D box nails. On the miter we use finished nails. On this one we'll use box nails. You'll see the difference on the close-up video. We're going to need a pencil and tape measure for layout, a tri-square for layout, finish hammer to put the nails in, back saw to cut the notch, okay, and a chisel to clean that notch up. So the first thing you're going to want to do, I'm going to switch to that camera, is the layout. Okay, so to lay out for the rabbet, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to measure from the end 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. That's how wide it is. Using the tri-square, keeping it squeezed against the wood, we want that line perpendicular all the way across that board. We then want to continue that line down the sides. We can do that with your finger like I just showed you, or you can use the tri-square to do that also. So we have our line across one surface and down the edges. Now the depth of our rabbet is going to be 1/2 inch. So holding this up like this, I'm going to measure 1/2 of an inch, and using my finger, because it's the easiest way, I'm going to draw that line across there and down both sides. We want to cut this part out, okay? So I have it laid out. So we're going to first start our cuts with the back saw, and we're going to use the bench vise. So I'm going to put this in here, and we're going to put this right here. You want to pull back a few times to start, and then you want to slowly work your way across on your line, and then you're going to start cutting down. You don't want to cut too deep. You want to just go down to your 1/4 inch mark. Okay? Then we're going to turn the block of wood this way, and we're going to cut on the other line. Remember, we pull it back a few times to get started, and we work our way across the line, and we go down until we get our depth. And you may want to put the saw in here, check the depth that way, and come back this way until that pops out. Alright, so you can see the notch for our rabbet. Now when you cut two different directions with a back saw, you turn this around so you can kind of see it, the corner inside will have a little bit of wood. So we're going to take the wood chisel, keeping it flat, not the hand over here behind it. We're going to go across, mainly cleaning out that corner. Okay? Never cut towards you, always away from you with the wood chisel. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this piece of wood into this. Still have a little bit right there to clean out. And we're going to nail that on so we can conclude our wrap. So, what I like to do is I like to pre-start my nails. We don't want to put them right on the edge because they will split the wood. Okay? So what we want to do is move them in a little bit. We have a 1/2 inch shelf here that we're going to nail into. So we're going to move back about 1/4 of an inch. Start that nail. They don't have to poke through. You just want it to hold it. We're now going to put this on our wood joint, and we're going to nail these in. that is our rabbet joint. Whoop. So, with the rabbet joint, this should be 90-degree square, 1/2 inch deep, 1/4 inch, half inch deep, 1/4 inch wide. Plywood is a little bit thin, 1/4 inch plywood is a little thinner, so this should stick up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. We do not use a nail set on box nails. Box nails have the flat head. We don't set those. So that is our rabbet joint. Okay. So you can see we just concluded our rabbet joint, and now we'll be moving on to the next one.